Welcome back to another episode of Big Movie Mouth Off. We're here at our home, away from home, Big Groovy Cinema Pub, reviewing more films for you. I'm Jimmy Martin with Slug Magazine.
And I'm Jeff Weiss with MSN Entertainment. You can find Big Movie Mouth Off on Xfinity. Locally, you can find it on either Channel 1 or Channel 6 on demand. Utah on demand. They're under Salt Lake Alternative. There's a neat little C that says Big Movie Mouth Off. A few reviews, new and old, things that are might be a little older now and are now on demand or on DVD or Blu-ray. Things that are currently in theaters, such as the following movie.
Jackass Presents Bad Grandpa. Now, for the Jackass films, this is number 4. You had 1, 2, 3D, and now you got Bad Grandpa. So here's the thing, with the first ones, basically it's just prank.
Absolutely, like the television series.
Exactly. No premise, no nothing, just guys being gross. You know, it's a bro film, if you want to call it that. Well, now they've kind of taken, I'd say, a turn to more of a film that like Sacha Baron Cohen did with like the Borat and the Bruno films.
Mockumentaries where you have scripted elements alongside clearly non-stage pseudo-documentary moments.
Unsuspecting victims.
Right.
And in this one, they've kind of taken a prank that they did in the other films where Johnny Knoxville would dress up like an older gentleman. And
Irving is 80 years old.
Grandpa Irving. And so he would go around messing with people. So now they've got him in his own film. Grandpa Irving has been given the task of taking his 8-year-old son, Billy, from one side of the country to the other in a number of days to give him to his
biological father.
His biological father, who only wants him for the child support money. So, and then as we always say, and wackiness ensues.
Yes.
Where are we going?
Just keep going straight. You're getting tired?
Yeah. You shouldn't drink so much. Are we gonna get in trouble for this?
They won't notice a thing. That's how it looks most of the time anyway.
What y'all doing?
Whoa. I'm taking you to your dad so he can look after you. Come on, let's have some fun.
You're gonna fix that penguin, bro.
Nope.
Grandpa, this thing doesn't work.
Oh, God. Nothing. Oh! Ow!
I'm hungry.
Follow my lead.
Okay, Grandpa?
Reggie!
Well, they're gonna take that child away from you.
I'm sorry.
You are sorry. You're sorry as hell.
You're very pretty when you're
pissing
mad.
me off.
Thank you for being here today.
What's your stripper stage name?
I look like a stripper?
I'll just call you Cinnamon.
Wanna have some fun?
Yeah.
You're a pretty little girl. You got it?
One of these girls is a grandpa.
Is that weird? We just never seen it, so it's different.
So if you've only seen the previews for this, you know, it really is messing with people. You know, I'd say it's messing with middle America.
Absolutely, just like they did in the brief skits that were in the Jackass movies, or even a couple of times on the TV show.
Yeah.
This is Johnny Knoxville acting out as a clueless, foul-mouthed grandfather who is a bit bumbling.
Yeah, I mean, this is a no holds barred, you know, attempt at being an old man because the stuff that comes out of this guy's mouth would make sailors run. But here's the thing, you know, the problem with these kind of films, at least for me, first starts with the marketing because they show so much in the trailers that when you see a guy in a spaceship rocket that flies through a window, and you know it's coming, and then when you see that moment coming up, and it takes 5 minutes to get to that moment, you're sitting there going, I've seen this already. I know it's coming.
Hey, let me liken it. Someone walks into a room and says, I got a great joke for you, and they tell the punchline first.
Yep, absolutely. You know, but here's my other problem with this. With the Bruno and the Borat films, you know, I was not a big fan of the Bruno film.
No.
Borat I liked a lot.
Right.
And like, yes, there were moments of, you know, progression of a storyline.
Absolutely.
That would get to the next joke, but there was like little bits here and there that would progress the story.
But that's its brilliance because these gags were planned, conceived, written in a way that they lead to a logical conclusion,
Yes.
and there's actually a satirical bent to them.
Yeah.
As compared to this, which is gross out, offensive, let's see how far we can go over the top humor,
Yeah.
without really a point.
No point, you know, 1 minute you're in a diner making fart jokes, and the next minute, you know, like I said, you're blowing through a plate glass window, and there's no connection. But the connections they do try to make are so phony, and I'm sorry, I don't want to watch Johnny Knoxville do a montage about him weeping about losing his grandson. And I'm like, it's not supposed to be about that. You
No,
know, like I said,
no. Well, and
I
it-
never said I thought I'd miss the pranks in the first Jackass movie.
Well, I certainly wouldn't either. I've seen enough poop volcanoes for one lifetime. I'll
Right.
say that.
One was enough.
Here's another huge distinction. Johnny Knoxville, funny in small doses. He's good as a prankster. Johnny Knoxville, as Lloyd Benson would say, you are no Sacha Baron Cohen.
No.
He's not talented enough comically or acting wise to be able to pull off this entire concept.
Nope.
Which becomes an issue because the kid that plays his grandson, so much better of a performer than he is.
He's pretty good. He's good. And, you know,
And by the way, that kid is fearless.
You know, and what I think what I miss about like from the other Jackass films is, you know, there was those moments where you can see them setting up the joke and laughing about it and saying like, here it comes, and like so you're kind of in on the joke with it. Whereas you only get those moments in this one in the credits, and I
Right.
kind of miss seeing those, you know, where
Yeah.
they come out and say, hey, like it's a joke, you know, calm down, don't beat the crap out of him, you know, for throwing his saggy testicles at you.
And yet, all that being said, again, and these things are given away in the trailer. There were things I laughed really hard at.
Sure.
The beauty contest,
Yep.
for example.
Yeah.
Which, frankly, the beauty contest could have gone on much longer, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, there was. I'm not gonna say. I was not sitting there and just like stone faced, not laughing. I
No.
laughed a lot, but then there were times where a good 20 minutes. I'm like, I haven't laughed in a while.
No.
And I don't know, and again, I'm sorry, but I don't want to watch Johnny Knoxville weep in a car.
No.
I had no interest in that.
In
at
really,
all.
in really phony old age makeup. Here was another thing that really occurred to me in this film. How are people taken in by this?
Yeah, right. Like it,
I-
it looks like a man in a mask.
It does. It looks like a Halloween costume. As funny as the trailer was, I had expectations, which was probably my fault.
Yeah.
1.5 stars. A very disappointed out of me.
I'm a little above you. Like I said, I laughed a lot, but 2 stars from my end.
Yeah.
It really did. It made me wish, like, hey guys, like, you don't really have to try that hard.
No.
You don't need a plot. I don't care. Go shoot paintballs at each other's crotches. That's fine. That's all. That's what you entertain people for. That's what it is. When I walk in, I know it's stupid. I
Yes.
know what I'm walking into, but I don't need the story arc of Grandpa and Son.
Yeah, I feel really hypocritical for a change in saying I don't need story out of
not,
something,
not
but
from the Jackass crew. Absolutely
No.
not. No, that's something that I don't require them on the checklist. It's make me laugh and gross me out. So I can look at the guy next to me who I don't know going, you seeing this?
Yeah.
You seeing this? So there you go. 1.5 from Vice, 2 stars from me. Jackass Presents Bad Grandpa. Go check it out. I'm sure you'll get grossed out at one point or another.
maybe worth the rental.
There you go. All right, that'll do it for this episode of Big Movie Mouth Off. We'll catch you here next time. See ya.